Hi, welcome to episode 312 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about something that I realized yesterday after I did my rant about swimming and not knowing how to swim yet. And it's about how constant practice is really the key to learning. You know how you hear something and it sounds so bloody obvious? Like, it's the most obvious thing in the world. And that's what happened to me yesterday. I thought of something yesterday and I was like, wow, this is so obvious. Like, duh, obviously, the key to learning is repeated practice. You know, yesterday I was ranting about how, like, it's so annoying that I seem to not have learned how to swim because I keep forgetting something or something goes wrong, blah, blah, blah. And how the instructor was like, maybe I should increase my classes to 2 a week. And you know what? Fair, because I'm thinking about all the things I've learned in the past year in particular, and it's really actually repeated practice. So take riding a bicycle, right? I was able to learn how to ride a bicycle because it was very easy for me to rent a bike and try and cycle around. It took me like 2 or 3 tries after my lesson. So when I had the bicycle riding lessons, by the end of my second lesson I was able to ride the bike, but I couldn't start by myself and stop by myself. Like, he will have to hold the bike as I'm riding to start, then I will go, and then when I want to stop I have to slow down, and I don't even know, I couldn't just stop by myself. But with practicing by renting one of these bike sharing things and cycling around, I was able to eventually figure out how to start by myself and stop by myself, and I could do the whole journey by myself. Also take Dutch. Besides the classes, I tried to practice speaking Dutch in my day-to-day life, right? So there, obviously, there's repeated practice, repeated exposure, daily, almost daily practice of these things. With baking, it took me so many tries to finally figure out how to do frosting, again through constant practice, trying again. But with swimming, this is the problem. The problem is that I don't know anybody that has a swimming pool. Also, I don't think anybody I don't want to say that, Sha, because that could just be my lack of money speaking. But I don't know anybody who has swimming pool in their house in the Netherlands. It's such a rare thing because, like, and also I'm not going to swim in the canal. I'm so sorry. The water is nasty. I'm not doing that. Also, it's very cold right now, so I can't even do it. The weather is too cold to do that. Okay, so problem. I realized yesterday that the actual problem is that I don't have a place and a space to constantly practice swimming. That's the problem. Now, there are public pools in the Netherlands, but many of them require you to have a swimming diploma to be able to swim there. And I do not have a swimming diploma. Problem. Second problem. I tried to register for swimming classes in in the public pool areas, but bro, the waiting list is long. Like, the one that's close to my house that I went to, they were like, the waiting list is so long that there's no space to join the waiting list. Because I was like, oh yeah, I can join the waiting list. Like, oh, they have a very long waiting list of like 7 months or 10 months or something. And I was like, sure, I can join the waiting list. It's fine. And they're like, no, there's not, like, they can't add me to the waiting list because there's no space on the waiting list. That's how ridiculous the thing is. So it's like, how am I going to solve this problem of finding a pool that I can go to once a week, maybe even twice, to practice my swimming? Let's say, even because, like, the swimming lessons I'm currently doing, they're quite pricey, and I can't keep doing this for forever and ever and for a long time. Also, it's like, I don't know about this. This is not really vibing with me at the moment. So I don't really know what to do. I tried googling like places where you could go swim in Amsterdam, but I couldn't really find anything. I was mostly seeing like swimming clubs and all of those things, and all of these people, they require you to have the skill to a level, which is also a problem for me. But yeah, the moral of this story is that really and truly the only way to get better at something is by repeated practice, and when there is literally almost no way for you to practice something, it's it's near impossible to get better at it. Yeah. Okay, number facts. Not a lot of facts today, but 53 is the total number of national football associations of UEFA. Oh, by the way, I don't fact check any of these things. I just see them and I say them. Like, I'm not making any promises here. 53 is the maximum number of facial muscles a smile can require, and 53 is the 16th prime number. Today in 1965, the death penalty was formerly abolished in the United Kingdom. And that's all the fun number facts for today. Thank you for listening. Oh no, I sometimes I fact check things, but like these fun facts, but most of the time I actually don't. So don't hold me. Anyway, thank you for listening. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful, or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye.